Ew, Mom, what are you doing?
Make the vegetable food.
Oh, this is their makeshift composter. Gross. We can do better than this. My dad just told me the package came. Oh wow, look at all these presents. There it is, the VIVOSUN 43-gallon compost bin. I think I'm gonna actually unbox this outside in the backyard. You can purchase the VIVOSUN Tumbling Composter on Amazon for right under $74. I just realized that there is a black and also the cooler orange color to choose from. Kind of makes me want that color now. Now, what's also amazing about this design is that it features dual rotating chamber where you can mix all of the good stuff in there without getting your hands dirty. Featuring a big 43 gallons volume. I know my parents are super excited to use it, especially for the vegetable garden, considering how they've been doing it now. Okay, I'm in the backyard. See all the vegetables. Looks like the chicken wanted to see the unboxing too. They're curious. See all the vegetables. 2 minutes to name. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's all inside the box. Alright, so you have a pair of garden gloves. That's pretty nice garden gloves. Some instructions manuals, and I didn't expect it to be that many screws. I thought it was like a plug and play type. This should be pretty much straightforward. Got some assembly instructions right here. These must be the major components. Cross members. I'm gonna put all these out so I get a better idea. So here's everything right out of the box. Scissors not included. You have 7 of these cross members and 8 of these panels which make up the drum. You got the inner drum and the outer shell of the drum with the 4 claws with the garden gloves and this another pair of gloves, some tools, and the parts list guide. Start to assemble it. So my first step is to look for the door panel, which has the VIVOSUN and the windows, and I want to line up these pegs with these holes. Okay, next up is to line up these 2 pegs into these holes. Should fall in easily, and then I'm going to insert the screws at these 2 holes in this orientation with the nut. You want to make sure the door is not inside out or upside down, because if it was, it'll be hard to open it like this. It's already starting to take into shape. Alright, and that's with the screw underneath already tightened down. Now we're going to do it for the other panels too. According to a schematic, the next one should be assembled in this orientation. Just want to rotate it down and just install that unit. And I'm going to need 7 screws for that. So yes, I'm back indoors because it was getting hot outside. I underestimated the hot and humid weather of the Midwest, St. Louis style. So after the 4th panel, you want to install this center divider, which goes right in the middle. They say it doesn't have to fit perfectly because it's not supposed to be a perfect fit. It just acts as a divider between the 2 stations. But you do want to make sure it's inside the slot that you see right there. Feel it inside the slot. Make sure nothing's sticking out. Okay, that looks like it's in there perfectly. And I'm gonna finish out with the 4 other panels. So I just realized there are arrows on this center divider and also on one of the sides. So they probably want it to be lined up, facing the same side. All the final pieces are together. Doesn't that look beautiful? This is what the composter drum looks like when it's fully finished. It's time to assemble the stand. Okay, so the stand is fully assembled. I insert the center rod and put the end caps on. Now it's time to put it on top of here and add in 2 long screws. Okay, I'm in my parents' backyard, and this is where we decided to put the composter. There you see it's on the stand, easily assembled. We have a pail of the compost goods ready to be put in. Let's go ahead and open the door. Slides out easily. It's got some ventilation here. And by the way, the material is made of, for the legs, it's made of galvanized steel. But for the body itself, the drum itself is made of polypropylene plastic. 43 gallons in all with a separated chamber. All right. Okay, Dad, pour it in. Ooh, kind of stinks in there, so be cautious what you put in there because you have to deal with the smell. So here I have some peels and stuff, some reused napkin. Throw it in here. Some eggshells too, I think. So plenty of grass and vegetables that's gone bad or browned, dried vegetables. See, all kinds of good vegetable nutrients, vegetable for vegetable nutrients. And one big more handful. You can separate it accordingly if you want different type of nutrients. Just say put it in here. So you have two different compartments. See? All right, I'm gonna close it out, and then just let it tumble. See, no hassle. All you gotta do is spin it. It mixes by itself. It's like playing bingo. I hit the Powerball, baby. All right, and of course with the claws you can mix it. See, reach down there and mix stuff without getting your hands too dirty. That's what the claws are for. I really like these gloves. Ooh, what is that? Alright, parents feeding the chicken. It's feeding time. Alright, so here is the composter. It measures 26.25 inches in length and about a width of 23.6 inches, and it has a height of 36.5 inches at its highest point. Personally, I wish it was a little bit taller so I don't have to bend down to put stuff in the composter. Now, I know the description says adjustable ventilation. There are some vent holes that you see right there, see back there, so along the drum. But I think what they meant was adjustable windows right here. This is the so-called vent door. What I like about design is that it features a twin chamber, so depending on your growing needs, you might be growing different type of vegetables or plants that requires different type of nutrients. So having a twin chamber adds additional functionality and option. And a huge 43-gallon drum. Plenty for a huge garden such as this, maybe even bigger. See, my personal favorite of this design is the self-rotating design. Isn't that awesome? So if you are in the market for a rotating tumbler, definitely check out the VIVOSUN brand. I know my parents love it because it produces amazing vegetable hulls just like these.